Hi everyone. I hope that everyone is staying healthy, staying safe, and taking care of each other right now. I'm definitely missing being in the classroom with you guys, so I wanted to be able to say hi to you all and then also put together some videos of some stories for you guys to listen to. I know that one of my favorite times of the day is when we get to do a read aloud at the carpet, so I picked up some books from my local library and I want to share them on here with you guys. After each story, I'll also have a different writing activity that can go along with it. And when you're done with the writing activity, if your family can take a picture of it and then also upload it to Dojo, that way I can see. I would love to be able to see the work you guys are doing. Okay, our first story today is called The Rhino Who Swallowed a Storm. The Rhino Who Swallowed a Storm by LeVar Burton. In the middle of the morning, Micah Mouse trembled under her blanket. A storm boomed outside her window. Rain crashed against the glass. Wind rattled the shutters. More than anything else, Micah was afraid of storms. A year before, a powerful hurricane had destroyed her home. "I'm scared, Papa," she said. "We are safe, Micah. This storm will pass soon," said Papa. "Would you like me to read you a story? I know just the one to help you feel better." Micah loved books, and Papa's gentle voice soothed her in a way that made her forget all about the thunder. Papa opened the book and began. Long, long ago, before there were words, animals roamed in bountiful herds. Little Rhinoceros lived happy and free, exploring mountains and meadows, rivers and trees. His world was delightful, a chock full of magic, until out of the blue, the magic turned tragic. A storm swept through the valley, turning bright sky to black. A flash flood came raging, no time to react. Lost in the thundering, no time for wondering, chaos and lightning, fury so frightening, earth quaking, him shaking, water rumbling, him tumbling, raggedy, jaggedy, senseless calamity. The storm crashed through his world and tore it apart and took everything away that was dear to his heart. Rhino was stunned by this terrible scene, death and destruction all through the ravine. Enraged by the pain of such a great loss, Rhino acted without a thought to the cost. Rhino looked at his world all tattered and torn. He stood out on the ledge and swallowed the storm. Inside his belly, he felt the storm growing. Inside his head, he heard howling and blowing. Like a tornado, he spun as the storm raged inside, growing bigger and bigger and wider than wide. When he finally stopped, when he regained control, he was at the very bottom of a very deep hole. "What to do?" Rhino worried as rain dripped down his face. "I'm lost and I'm lonely and in such a dark place." At just the right moment to comfort and guide him, a spider dropped down and dangled beside him. "The world up above is shattered and gray, but it's where you belong, so you must find a way to let that storm out and move past your sorrow. You'll find many helpers on your road to tomorrow." Oh, but that hole was dreadfully deep, and the walls all around him were slippery steep. Rhino tried to climb out, but was losing all hope, when Kangaroo heard him and threw down a rope. Though Rhino was heavy from the weight of the storm, they towed him right up, got him safe, dry, and warm. "We're strong and steady and always ready. When danger strikes, we hop to it. Fire or flood, snow or mud, when help is needed, we'll put you through it." Watching these heroes do what they did best gave Rhino the strength to set off on his quest. That storm he was clutching made him buzzy and blurry. It kept his brain foggy and filled him with worry. Where do I go? What do I do? How will I ever make it through? After every dark night, there comes a new day. Be kind, do your best, and you'll find your way. Up comes the sun, there are steps to complete. There isn't a map, just follow your feet. Rhino followed his feet to a wallowing spot where he plopped on a rock and had a deep thought. "I'm tired of caging the wind and the rain, exhausted from holding this anger and pain. We're all on this earth to learn and to grow," a wise old tortoise chimed in from below. "Allowing yourself to start feeling your feelings is the very first step on the journey toward healing." It doesn't matter much if you're fast or you're slow. If you want to move forward, just trust and let go. Rhino shook and shimmied and stomped in the muck, and just as he had hoped, that storm came unstuck. At first, one little raindrop leaked out of his eye, and then Rhino let go and had a good cry. His tears formed a river that flowed to the sea, where a pot of whales swam happy and free. I do feel better, Rhino thought as he drifted, and then up swam a whale and Rhino was lifted. If you ever feel blue, the whale said with a spout, remember to breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Sing your own song and take it deep, 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 then rise above with a joyful leap. As he floated home on a gentle wave, Rhino felt calm and strong and brave. His vision was clear like the sky above, and he looked at his world through eyes filled with love. He thanked the kind spider and the brave kangaroo and all of the others who'd helped him through. He was glad to know that if he ever lost hope, they'd lend him a hand or throw him a rope. He had journeyed his journey a very long way to find the light in a world turned gray. He'd swallowed a storm with no thought to the cost. He'd felt all alone, he'd been tumbled and tossed. Life would bring changes, beginnings and ends, but he had faith in himself and faith in his friends. As they curled up together, he felt loved and protected, and he dreamed of a world that was safe and connected. He understood now it was love that mattered. Love could never be lost. Love could never be shattered. Papa closed the book and gave Micah a hug. I know it was scary when our home was destroyed last winter, said Papa. Bad things happen sometimes, and we can't always control that. But we had lots of helpers, said Micah, just like Rhino did. That's right, little one, Papa said in his gentle way. You're never really alone when bad things happen. There are family and friends, even people we don't know, who are always there to help us through tough times. The end. That was the end of our first story, The Rhino Who Swallowed a Storm. The writing activity I want you guys to answer is that Micah feels better after she reads a story with her papa. So I want to know, what activities do you do that helps comfort you and make you feel better when you are feeling frightened or scared about something? If you can write me 3 complete sentences, and then you can also draw a picture to match to show what it is that you like to do to help comfort yourself when you're feeling a little frightened or scared. Okay, thank you all. Bye-bye.